I hate. Ah! Hmm. Back to Bluetooth we go. Now is the audio not working altogether? Okay. I should probably turn on the dockable. Oh. Oh no. Properties. I don't need any more properties, do I? Make audio work. Make the audio work. Hold up. I'm gonna try to connect my headphones again and see if they work at all. Alright, are these on? Power on. Alright. Anywho. Okay. Okay. So, that's a no-go. Controls auto stop. No, 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 no. Calm, 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 calm. Start virtual camera. No, no, I don't need any of you. I don't need any. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore, guys. Grr. Anywho. It loads now. Ah, the audio works now. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna need my my partner to tell me the here. Ooh. I thank you. Alright, um, you'd like to skip Dialtown's intro? Yes. Hopefully that's good. Zeepsorp. Okay. Do we say phone head or typewriter head? Are we going for the phones or the typewriters? I'm so decisive. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch it. So if it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Typewriter head. It is. Alright. Colors! Where would you like to go? Okay, I don't know who I want to try to get. To Uptown Dialtown. Wait, I think because I have the Randy thingy, I might be able to do stuff. To my tent. Downtown Dialtown. My bad. Huh. Talk to a near passerby. Hello, Dan. You need something, Dan, mate? Oh, you. Oi, no beef. Daft Heart. The name's Nathan Hanover, Gonva. Bloody well chatty. Bloody well chatty, make you acquainted, so I am. Sorry for the estate, mate, but I'm running quite late for a very important day. Alright, be off with you then. Right. This doesn't get on me watch some footy of oven chips. Nice meeting ya. Ta-ta! I don't understand anything. Roger! Hello? Hi. I'm sorry, Roger. Love you to death, man. But you've gotta work on those nerves. Saying hello just once would suffice, no? I know, Peter, it's just that the green one's looking right at us. I think they want something. Well, turn around and ask the nice goblin what they want. Right. Yeah, of course. Hey, nice to meet you, friend. Name's Roger. Hey, Roger. What about you? Bring me to Funfair. Well, I could go for some cotton candy right now. Roger. Right. Whoops. I forgot where I was again. Sorry about that. That's okay, man. I forget where I am all the time. See? It is a common problem. Not for most humans, it isn't. Whoa! Okay. And what's supposed that mean, huh? I said what I said. Sorry, but our lunch break's just ended, so we gotta get back to work. Head to Redhead Head? First of all, my name's Peter. That is of little consequence to me. Yes. Secondly, no offense, but I'm married. Peter, didn't you just tell me that Caroline wanted to spice things up in the in actual Jerome Bay, Roger? Oh, right. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Over here. Oh, me? Don't tell anyone that Peter's wife is trying to spice up things in the bedroom. If you do, I could get in trouble. Your secret's safe with me. Gee, thanks. Anyway, we're happy to answer any questions provided if you ask me quick. Our lunch break will be any minute now, and the moment it ends, we're officially back on the clock. Gotta get back to work, you know? That's right. Work is where the work happens. That's what I always say. He really does. He says that a lot. Nice hat. Hey, thanks. I find it makes my head complete. Why doesn't your friend have a hat? I don't do hats, I'm afraid. I can see this divide between you. The festering gap growing in your friendship. The difference of ideologies. This will only lead to war. Hey, I'm cool with the fact that he doesn't have a sweet summer child. Be silent. Only darkness now. Peter, are we in danger? When we're not under the thumb of some kind of existential terror? Yeah, that's a good point. To be clear, I am a threat to you. So, what? You're threatening us now? No, I am the threat. I don't really like the sound of that. I don't either, to be frank. Maybe we should wrap this conversation up now, before this escalates any further. Ho ho ho! Looks like one of the stair malls with the steps that move on their own. I no longer believe you're a genuine threat to anyone. I'm more a threat to myself than anything else. Yeah, that tracks. How dare you! Who are you two anyway, and what do you contribute to this world? That is a deep question. What is a man's worth? Why does it keep on doing that every time I click anything that's not a space button? His meritus, his mortal, his legacy. I think they want us to tell him about the great daily run, Roger. I know that what that was a reference to too. The legacy? The legacy, the staff reference? Perhaps. Yeah, I just want to know what you guys all do with your free time. Oh, why didn't you just say that, Ben? I essentially did. Essentially is the cousin of narrowly and steps brothers of scarcely. Scarcely. Vito taught me that. I never said that. Huh, really? Wonder who I got that from then. It's me, Roger. Buddy, you should really think twice before dubiously following source advice. If you think the idea came to you in a dream or a vision, definitely run it by me before you try it. Even if it's financial advice. Especially if it's financial advice, Roger. If the dancing CG raccoons appear in your dreams that had insider trading knowledge, we wouldn't have to shred them, incinerate your stock. We wouldn't have to shred and then incinerate your stock portfolio. Just tell them what we do. I don't know what that said. I also don't know where my mic is, so if my mic sounds bad in a few seconds, even though it already does, I'm pretty sure it's up there. Okay, yeah, let's see what's up there. Sorry. Oh, we work over at the Dialtown Mechanics plant over I hate reading. Over in the town industrial zone. Hi, Dad. Hi, Dad. That used to be one of the crown mechanics, of course, over 50 years ago before the rebranding. Dad? Did it catch up? The latency sucks. Can I adjust it? Can I adjust latency, please? I believe I cannot. Like, quite funny. I find it quite hilarious and joyous and very funny indeed. Oh. Anyway, me and Peter work there together. He's the assistant manager. And I'm the manager. Oh. That's why you're the one with the hat. Yeah. I figured it'd physically elevate me to my new position. I found it on the ground, believe it or not. Peter made me stick it in the washing machine when I told him where it came from, though. Hygiene is key, Rog. As I said, cleanliness is next to godliness. Yeah, that's pretty good advice, because being a manager is a little bit like being a god, isn't it? I told you, Roger, I don't like when you talk like that. The last thing you need is a god complex. Not an important one, more like the Greeks wanted Moribund, the gods filled paint, or Apollo's, the god sentience. There's a lot to unpack in that sentence there's a lot. I can't speak. There's a lot to unpack in that sentence, and virtually none of it is correct. I disagree, but okay. So how'd you wind up becoming a god? You see, one afternoon, our old manager ran by the assembly floor, paper shuffling frantically in his hand. And he said our plant was gonna go through some changes, and one of them was gonna be promoted to his old position. Was he promoted? To a corpse, yes. It happens. I'm sure happened to him, alright. Turns out that guy had ties with the dialtown mom and owned a mayor, had a lot of money, and sure enough, the cops had finally caught up with him. Ended up just jumping out of a 4-story window, and onto one of the trampolines we just manufactured, which was a lousy way to learn that the trampoline machines wasn't churning any actual trampoline parts, but was the bar frame and springs. I was so worried that once he died, the corpse just starts shooting at me. I figured Phone Lord, if he can pass his job to me, maybe he could pass his crime to me, you know? Regardless, my persistent made it through with a brave face. He hid and cried under a desk for the whole ordeal, actually. Yeah, but they didn't need to know that. Say, why do you pick you to be the manager and not your friend? Friend seems far less incompetent at being a person. Oh, the other manager said it was for my great new product ideas for the factory. Roger's assembly line was closest to the door, and thus the closest to our boss as he entered. Okay, this is making a lot of sense. As I said though, we have to get back to the plan. ASAP. Wait, I thought you said Roger was the manager. Who's power enough to reprimand the Roger for being late? Oh, nobody. I just have to get back across, make sure nobody else is running late, and that's the building. The building only has the exact right amount of fire in it. Sorry, the exact amount of fire? Don't ask. It's easier that way. How about we wrap this up there? Never mind, you don't. Okay, I didn't read that, did I? I didn't read that for like half a second. Hey, if you ever need a job, I would never work, never toil, never save away. Mine daily bread. I will die as I live, unemployed and wearing stolen bowling shoes. Goodbye to one and all, Roger and Peter. See you on the flip side. Nice meeting you, I guess. Okay, should I... Wait, Chloe, are you still here? Okay, I have an option. I can either meet, Randy, or I can go to Roger, or I can go to two females. I don't remember their names because they aren't notable enough. So, yeah. The woman one? Which one? Which one? Okay, this one is where Roger shall be. This is where Randy will be. And, if I click leave area, I could probably find woman. Because there's two other people. Hold up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. There's woman if I leave this area. Let's go meet the woman. Oh, Randy? Okay. Do we have to do this again? A nearby pole teleports you directly. A nearby pole teleports directly to you. You hope to notice something, anything, that'll somehow help you get into that hunter. Let's see. Okay, let me read the first advert out loud. Hiya, I'm Frongles the Clown. What the fuck is this? Clowns don't even exist anymore. But, don't you believe in Bigfoot? Whole different kettle of fish. Bigfoot is real clown. Bigfoot is a feral primordial ape man who lives in the woods and is only ever seen through hazy disposable camera footage. Exactly, he might as well be my uncle. Clouds are literally just people with funny red noses. How is that any less easy to comprehend? You think that clowns are people. People don't lay eggs. You lay eggs. My point exactly. I mean, imagine having a head covered in disgusting flesh with a red bulbous tumor attached to your face. Punks. They have gigantic shoes, and yet, they drive around in comically tiny cars. They blow up balloons, dance jigs, and drop off a hat. As if such absurd antics are mental. They are truly wretched creatures. Huh. I had no idea you felt that way. Awful beings. Okay, so we should skip over Frongle's ad for a bit. Correct, let's. Okay, well, 2 adverts left then. 6-phone hotline and then, run a chimpanzee circus. It's your pick. Oh no. Okay, I'm pretty, I don't know. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. If he hollers on a go, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Okay, so we're going with Randy route. Okay, let's see here. Somehow, I don't think I'm gonna get anywhere with this one. Wanna bounce? Do you have any better ideas? Consider this again. Consider again the bounce. We're calling it. I'm pretty sure we can't do this one because we don't have a phone head. Okay, if you insist. How are you even gonna make the call? To the nearest phone booth away! Oh, that's my whole life savings. Alas, here we are. Down, dialtown's only phone booth. Since like half all the people got their heads replaced with rotary phones, dare I say that thing hasn't had much use since then. Honestly, oh, this booth might be a good spot to lay my eggs. I know you're into dark crevices, but come on! Surely you want a nicer spot for your future hatchling to be born, right? I get it. What's wrong with the booth as a nesting site? Well, for starters, it's a strong smell of urine. All the buttons on the keypad are sticky with gum, and there's a dead raccoon on the floor. This place reminds me heavily of myself, because it's sticky and smells weird. Yeah, but also the weird. Yeah, and that. Yeah, that, and also the weird thing to it. You ready? Might as well get this over with. What's the number? Because this might work nicely for you. The number is, you were right to loathe in this activity. Huh, why's that? Well, what's the number then? Out with it! It's, You sure you're ready? With great reluctance and dreadness. Ah, no dice. Did I type the long text wrong? Did the keypad wrong? No, you actually replicated the number Wiener Starling E's, giving your illiteracy. The error was more you not putting in 25 cents into the phone box coin slot. Huh. Do I have 25 cents? If you had money, you wouldn't be on abnormal quests in the first place. True. Look, the point is you need to figure out what you're gonna do now. You're scentless, so what's the plan? Bang really hard on the phone box and hope it works? Oh please, like that ever works. Oh, should actually seem to work. It's egg time. Hi. Never say that again. Hi, my name is Randy Jade, and I'm feeling randy for you tonight. I'm so sorry. My boss forces me to say that. He really should have just lied about my name. I feel you, man. I just want to lay my eggs in peace. Well, ain't that the truth? I just want to wait. You just say lay eggs. Yeah, I lay eggs like a bird, or reptile, amphibian maybe. Wait, are you like an amphibian or something? Legally, probably not. I mean, like, damp, dark places. I like damp, dark places as much as the next egg layer. Honestly, am I really amphibious? I'm pretty sure being simply hard to drown doesn't count. Nope, I don't have this. But I would vomit half a digested babel into my baby's pie holes. For the sake of argument, let's just say I'm a hideous, featherless bird. Huh. Hey, that's okay. I've got plenty of experiences with bird trying main job. I keep on forgetting about this. Main job? You mean this isn't a job? I mean, yes, of course it is one of my jobs. But, it's the only side job to make enough pay, which is pay my rent. Yes, it's one of my jobs, but it's only a side job. I have to make enough money to pay my rent, which is laughably high. So what exactly is your main job then? During the day, I work as a bird wrangler for Dialtown Animal Control. Look, I'm kinda in the middle of subduing a hostile swarm right now. So you typically wrestle with birds while talking to dirty patrons? Well, not usually. I only have like maybe 4 people complain to my manager about me doing that so far, which all things considered is a major victory as far as this one concerned. So the schedule just tends to work itself out, I guess. There is no schedule where swan wrangling works itself out. Trust me, bird wrangling is more of a choice of a lifestyle than a job. One with a lot of feathers screaming and hospital visits. I'm sorry, I got caught up in swan talk. You see, most customers kind of call, later. The weirdos tend to want to date a complete stranger on their lunch break during a 12-hour shift at the Dialtown battery factory. I mean, no offense. A local battery factory, you say? What do you recommend the factory as an, I don't know, nesting place for a heavily pregnant friend's eggs? I mean, is there literally anything else we wanted to talk about? So, what's your sexuality, Randy? What kind of people do you date? Beggars can't be choosers. Is that your sexuality or your dating fantasy? Are you kidding me? I haven't found someone willing to tolerate my presence. That's marriage material. It's that, or they just like to act nice because they're trying to steal my organs. Fool me once. Okay. Come to the fun fair or you'll die screaming. I think my death is gonna involve a lot of screaming and pants sweating regardless of my current choices. Also, what? Fun fair! Take me to the fun fair! Take me there or I'll devour your kids. I demand no. I demand no more and no less from you, Randy. Are you asking me out on a date? Well, it's less of a date, more of an egg-laying arrangement. Who cares? It's technically a real-life date. I've never been asked out on a date before. Usually, I'm the dude who always has to beg people to go on for coffee with me, and resist the urge to throw the scalding beverage in my face during the sordid ordeal of taking me out. So you're in? I sure as heck am. What do I have to lose? Well, I could be like a serial killer and murderer for your skin or whatever. Well, as I always say, at worst, this will probably just kill me, which is the best for everyone, including myself. Good motto. Good motto, words to live by. So, when do you want to do this? Does right now work? I mean, I'm kind of at work right now, so, this one isn't gonna wrangle the set. I am heavily pregnant. Yeah, I understand. It's now or never, Randy. Alright. I guess I can leave in a few minutes. Take your time, sweet. It's okay. Time is actually worth very little. It's better if I just run, so I can get all sweaty so that you can't smell the scent of swan massacre and desperation all over my overwhelming computer. If my manager asks later, I'll just say that the swan won. It always does anyway. catch you at the fun fair, my sweet. See you later, kitty. Bye. Thank the phone lord that my pants were already wet in the font water and swan saliva. Otherwise, I would have had to change. No. I'll see you there. That was questionable. Cause I haven't chosen that text of dialogue. So that's interesting. Well then, looks like you've weaseled yourself into the fun fair after all. What do you think of him? Personally, I find him awful in every conceivable way. Well, what about you? I think it's you. Not surprised. In all honesty. You aren't? Nope. I mean, you eat roadkill. After all, what is Randy, if not dateable equivalent of roadkill? Come on, let's go. You've got a date to attend. Aww. So, what now? I'm going to... Ooh, local casino and bar! I've never been given that choice before. Okay, I've got it. Hear me out. Uh-huh. So you know how gambling is always a wise idea? My idea is basically that I should gamble. I don't know if that's such a good idea. What? Why on God's green earth not? Well, firstly, the idea is that you put money into a ladies' like gambling pot and then either win double what you're putting in or get nothing. That sounds fun. I like it. Considering you often eat roadkill fresh off the ground, yeah, trust me, I know. So it's a big deal. Well, firstly, to take a financial risk, you need to have a starting capital. You know, unless you're like a bank or a sketchy construction real estate company. And may I remind you that you're penniless? This sucks. This is America. It's my God-given right to gamble. God-given. At least 60% that the holy ring bowl has verses against such shut. Rats. Do all fun things require money? I'm afraid so, yes. Literally without exception. But what about devouring gravel? That's free. Only because you refuse to pay for the gravel. You know, that's the most I'm adjusting my pillows because it's burning my thighs. My computer is burning my thighs. And I don't want to feel it anymore. I want it to burn my stomach instead. You know, most construction sites have a photo of your mug plastered on every noticeable on-site along shoot on-site notes, right? Well, right now, you're dirt poor, which is already the typical endpoint of gambling. So really, you've just cut the middleman, who in this case, a blackjack dealer in bow tie who smells like whiskey and vomit. Huh. What do most people do at this point? Go through the lengthy divorce and drink heavily typically? Righto! Then to the bar I go. I don't even think we can buy. Aha! Welcome to the Lock and Whiskey, my green friend. My name is Pierre. I will be your bartender tonight. Tee-hee-hee! Your name is the same as the wooden dock canoes park at. Yes, it is. So, what's your poison? I'm satisfied. See you later. Alright, take care. Now, you here? Do you think I can go on a date with him? I think there's only 4 dateables, so let's see. Oh, up down. I think outskirts of town because that's where I live. And so what now? me wander into the woods. Okay. So you were already gone. Uptown, downtown. There we go. Where'd you like to go? To my tent! Okay. So I can't do anything. Nearby park. New playground because I'm not allowed to be here, I think. Uptown, dialtown. I don't know. The area. Outskirts of town? Again, but the thing is that I want to go to the fun fair. Leaf area, where would you like to get? The fun fair! So, you ready to meet Randy at the gate? Let's do it! What did you just say about being a narrator? Come on, you've got a date to catch. I could hear the audible goo. Oh no! Hey, Ticket Jerry, my friend! Okay. We aren't phone Lord help me, why can't I just have an average day at work? Look, persistent goblin. I said I'm not willing to let you in just to get you off my back. And I'm not willing to take you myself, so unless you're suddenly able to pull a romantic partner out of your got. Who is he? Randy. Did you actually manage to rope some poor sucker into paying you into the fun fair? Or is this some kind of bizarre whimsical distraction designed to hold my attention while your weird stomach and science dissolve a gaping hole in our fence just for you to climb through? Damn, I wish I came with that idea myself. Yeah, I just figured you'd be able to do that. You look like you could spit acid. Is it the green skin? Yeah, among the other physical qualities. This alleged Randy person. I actually know a few Randys, you know. Wait, Randy? Sorry. Point is, I know a Randy or two. Say, does your Randy happen to be really pale and scrawny, covered in bandages? Cuts they smell like sweat, desperation, and swan rage. Huh? Yeah, that sounds about right, actually. Yeah. Glad Randy's got someone to spend his Valentine's Day with this year. Quite a pity that with a literal cryptid who just wants to use him as a pawn in their egg-laying ground. Judge me not, fleshy ticket dispenser. Pathetic. Only Phone God may judge me. I can and will judge you. Hey, sorry I'm late. Had to roll around a puzzle to get spawn blood off my clothes for the big day. Oh. Who am I kidding? We both know that the blood was exclusively mine. But hey, you look marvelous, my sweet. Egg time! Astounding. Simply amazing. They couldn't even keep it in for 30 seconds. They haven't even greeted you yet, and they're already discussing their wretched stomach that's swollen to the brim with eggs. What are you talking about, Jerry? They're using you, Randy. We have a 2-for-1 promotion on Valentine's Day for couples. want you to pay them so that they can leave their eggs in a moist pit somewhere in the fun fair. Oh, I mean, yeah, I knew that. You knew? And still you came? Beggars can't be choosers, Jerry. Andy. Fine. It's your funeral, I suppose. It'll be $2 then, Andy. Okay. I should have $2. I, should have $2 about here. Maybe slightly less. You know what? Just go right in, Randy. Really? Yeah. I've had enough of this wretch of a creature for today. I would like to see how you'd look with a full egg sack inside you. Randy, please just get the creature out of my sight. Yes, sir. Come on, huh? Let's go to the... I cannot read. Come on, let's go to the romance like a couple of old lovebirds. Let's do it. Yeah. We shall. We shall do it. After you. Oh, do not pull up my search record. Well, here we are, my love. The dialtown fun fair and all its grease, safety inspection failing glory. So, my love, what shall we do first? Eggs. Right. You just wanna, play this right now. You know? Get over it. Okay, let me just quickly brace myself. Sure, right. If you need to, I guess. I never liked eggs for myself, not that I can, you know. I'm sure it's hard to do with, sufficient bracing. I'll just, give you some privacy and let you get to it. Agonized everything. You okay? Distressed roaring. What's the matter? Aren't you, like, heavily pregnant? I've got stage fright. Right. So, what now? We could always go for a few rides, so we can shake the eggs out of my gut. Wow! It's absolutely wretched! But, I mean, I guess we can try ride egg now. Anything for you, my love? Randy's not enough. Oh, radical! I wish this could be... Could this feeling be love? No, wait. It's just your egg screaming inside you. I love Direct Doggo's games. They make me feel so happy. Oh man, I think I'm gonna hurl. I sort of have to go on one more vomit coaster. Fear not, dear Andy. I am ready to lay eggs. Oh, good then. Alright, right here. Yes! This ditch squalid and dank. Damp and thoroughly moist. In close proximity. I couldn't read that. In close proximity to the hot dog stand. A perfect place. Yes, a perfect place. A perfect nesting location. Right, do you need me here for this? Fetch me a hot dog mating partner. Oh, sorry. Egg laying is a horrendous ordeal. I require sustenance. Fine. I'll be right back. With one quality fairground wiener. Who am I kidding? We both know that there will be rat tails, pig's horses, and horse jerky in that sausage. Well, I can't even eat Anyway, I already know what's gonna happen. The sounds of the damned. Hi. Huh. What would you look at? The eggs. They're defensive. They're beautiful. Proud in the fan from grunting. Hey, Hannah. Huh. Suppose these are your eggs then? I'm a parrot, Randy. I'm a parrot. Can I see that? Yes. They're quite green. Thank you. You're very much welcome. So, what now? There's some topsoil over the eggs and good, I think these are safe and sound. Okay, so like, the eggs have been laid, but the night is still young. We should, like, seize the moment, deem the card. Yes! Yeah, deem the card. Deem the card! Oh, yeah. What shall we do first? Go play some dumb carnival games, raid the hot dog stands? When I have to walk all those paces, yeah. Walk a whole 10 meters that way. Oh dear. It appears that Randy wants to walk you 11 yards to your left. Fuck. I just walked the bags, and my legs are jelly! Yeah, also never use the word flat around me again, thanks. What do? Okay, calm down. Just look around for something to do, something slightly closer than 10 meters away, something you can crawl to. You have to crawl hot dog activity. I'm sorry, what? Also, maybe stop talking to me in front of Randy. You're probably scaring him because you sound like a feral animal in the night now. I am a wounded feral animal. Hun, are you alright? Do you need a glass of water or whatever combo of whiskey and bat nectar your kind likely consume? Oh, I remember this one time. I don't know if it's coming up, but I think I went to the thingy, this, after drinking, no, I think that's tomorrow. Panic. You just said the word panic out loud. Fortune teller. What? Look, Randy. Exactly 2 easily crawlable meters that way. Is that it? Okay, I couldn't read that either because I clicked it. A fortune teller and an animatronic. Madam Mediocre. Look, I don't know. Kinda sounds like a bad idea, but yeah. But dear Randy, don't you want to gaze into your future? I mean, my present is already bad enough. And the sign says that the machines are everywhere. That won't stop us, Randy. I don't know. And seeing the next, I think seeing the next, hopefully much less than 40 years of misery I have left on this housecape of an orb once destroy the last fabric of my future. Look, I can't be here right now. I'll see you around, you know? Bye. Huh, it's odd. Seems like Randy really didn't like the idea of humans in the future. Wonder why that is. I mean, he's like he said, look at his present. Well, we know his future could be an improvement, though. Heck, come on, we all know that won't be. What does getting promoted from being a swan wrangler lead to? I don't know, swan therapist? Swan ambassador? He'd suck at those jobs. Swans hate him. Plus, maybe Randy is being promoted is just a pipe dream. Anyhow, I mean, would you promote him? If he had the credentials, I guess. What credentials would even help in this case? Being fluent in Swanlish? Being a bachelor's degree not maimed to death by a swan? He could live at the park for a while like I do. Build up some street cred. Or, in this case, pod cred. Come on then. Let's go home. Silent. Our figure. Correction. Let's crawl home then. Ah, shit. Goodbye, my children. I will return to you when I can. Yeah, circle of life. Shit. Come on, let's go. It's the following morning. Here I am, awake and fortunately alive. Another fine morning indeed. Oh god, I hate being alive. I need a distraction of some kind. Good morning to you too. Narrator, distract me. Did you know that dragons are actually real, but like really high up in the sky? There's also some closer to the ground, but we can't see those either since they're all invisible. You are a liar. How dare you feed me such falsehoods? The epitome of worthless lies. If I'm butchering things, don't mind me. I just can't speak. Oh dear. Did you know that ketchup is actually just tomato nectar? You're distracting me from knots. Jeez, fine. Well, if you could get the light bulb close up for a while. Try to burn your optical sensors out so that you don't have to see how boring your surroundings are. Capital idea! Let's see here. God, that's a lot of flies. Sure is. I guess it'd help if you clean the place up. It's still February. I get started my yearly clean later. You're actually gonna remember to get it done this year? Without child labor, that is? Maybe. That's really it though, isn't it? Almost definitely yes. How about a change of scenery? What would I even do? I don't know. You could go to a local bench. Would I have to sit down? Well, legally, no. But why would you go otherwise? I did not read that too. I don't know because Mikey serves but Mikey serves pretty darn rough. Egg laying isn't exactly something I do daily, you know. Fine, you know what? You wanna go on the bench and sit down, that's fine to do. Nah, I'll sit down. Well, isn't this serene? Bench. It's right, Zorb. This isn't really engaging to me, to be frank. Well, yeah, but you've managed to sit down on a bench despite your excruciating pain level. Which is quite impressive, don't get me wrong, but really not much of an activity. Other than trying not to look too agonized, less passing strangers thinking Other than trying to not look too agonized, less passing strangers think less passing strangers think you're taking a really serious dump, that is. So what now? You could always look around and gaze at the local scenery. Delightful, yes. Behold, trees. I hate trees. Why? Why would you hate trees? They provide oxygen, keeping me alive. Honestly surprised that you even need oxygen. With your biology, shouldn't you, like, breathe in nitrogen or helium or some shit? Nitrogen is for pussies. You know what, I'll do that. Helium is fine, though, because it makes my voice sound comical. Fantastic. Okay, let's just look around something else. Behold, the mighty swan. Huh. You know, it's been a long time since I've seen one of these puppies up close. I mean, they're not puppies. They're swans. S-Y-A-N-S. S-W. Oh, shh, please hush now. Make me. God, these things are terrifying. Why do we even give them paper shredders for heads? The The fancy of having office swans is the ridiculous one, alright. And the messy one. You know, it has just occurred to me why Randy has bandages on his hands since he has to wrangle these feather shredders dino on a daily basis. Randy, is that fine chap you went out on a date with last night? The dude with fuck face written on his forehead? Yeah, that's the guy, alright. Wait a moment. Having one of those great ideas again? Companionship. Uh-huh? If I find Randy, he can, like, say stuff and do stuff in front of me. Which will, like, cure my boredom, mayhaps? Yep, that's the idea of social interaction anyway. Really? To alleviate boredom? Well, yeah. Please refer to the handy interaction, Pentagon. Why are the tax benefits higher than mainly everything except for alleviating boredom? And why is there bug fact? Well, I think this could be much higher. Like right here. Alleviate. I feel like these two could be replaced. Okay. And I don't agree with this one. It doesn't really help me with taxes or calculating my tax in stores. Or are we referring to, like, mental tax? I don't know. I don't want to look into it. Oh, my stomach is... Hold up, give me a second. I gotta not burn my stomach anymore because I think because it is literally burning my stomach and I think I now have a rash from it. Anyway. As you can see, boredom is the key reason why we interact with others. With bug facts, violence, tax benefits, and left being the other four less important reasons. Violence is usually my subject. Yeah, I've noticed. Yeah. I've noticed how quickly you tend to turn to violence when the birds outside won't stop chirping when you're hungover, or when the Billy kid is over at the playground and talks about you to other nearby kids. I hate that sport. He's the reason I'm held such little regard. He knows that I can't legally get close enough to retaliate. Right. Okay, that's it. I'm sitting on my stomach because it burns too much to have my computer actively laying on my stomach or dying for any part of my body that isn't a bed. I was doing that earlier, but my back hurt too much. Because I have shrimp posture, of course, because I can't not. Because I'm an animator, what'd you expect? Anywho, you should find Randy then. He might end up curing your chronic boredom. Where is he? Where is Randall? Well, I don't know. I have no clue where he could be right now, to be frank. Why not ask around town? Okay, off I go then, on me merry little way. If only you could feel the contempt that I hold for you. Scripted away! Scuttle off. Gosh, I love this game. Oh, we're already in Act 2? Yeah. Oh. Randy, are you good? Huh. What have you done? Chloe, what have you done now? I fear for you. Might do. What did you do? I'm still at, like, the 23-minute mark on my phone. Because that's when I last updated it. Alright. Leave area. Downtown dialtown. Talk to a nearby passerby. Oh, it's Harry! It's Harry! Hello? Hello, hello? Oh, hey there. You need something, friend? Who you? Identify yourself. Oh, I'm, you can call me Harry if you'd like. Sorry. Is there anything specific that I can help you out with? I'm running late for work and if I'm in the door by even a moment after noon, Mr. Kennedy will have my hide for brunch, which he eats at the ripe hour of 5 p.m. Oh, Mr. Kennedy mentioned. I love how this correlates. Hey, before you go, have you seen Randy? Randy? That name rings a bell, alright. Where would I know? You ever seen a man get dragged away by his swans kicking and screaming? Oh, that Randy. To be honest with you, it's been a long time since I ran into him. I remember he used to work over at the nearby burger joint, and he asked me if there's any jobs going at the fast food place I worked at a while back. Just between us, Randy's a nice guy and all, but I can't picture him in a sweaty haircut. One slip of those things in here. And you'll, anyway, if Randy asks, tell him to stay far away from there. Okay, I'll definitely let Randy know to avoid Bear, whatever that is. It's the name of a restaurant I work at. Yeah. Who on God's green earth names their fast food joint Bear? Preach into the choir, buddy. Preach into the choir. Anywho, you could always... And I skipped it before I could say it. I'm gonna go back. Anywho, you could always ask around you could always ask... No, go back down, buddy. So why did it scroll so up? Now that bro said something about burger joint. Anyhow, you could ask around the Dialtown's burger joint. I think the name of the place is Bunny's Burgers, if I recall correctly. Never been myself. Heard the guy owns a huge hecker man. Though if you'll excuse my French. He certainly is, yes. Steers me away every darn time I sniff at the windows of his restaurant. Granted, he couldn't be any worse than my boss. You ever smelled a rotting body before? Yes. Many times, in fact. Next question. Alright then. Well, if you think a corpse smells bad, then try working for once. For one. Yeah. You honestly think a creature that hasn't blinked in a decade knows what a legally mandated toilet break is? Yeah, if you want to find Randy, I'd ask the nearby burger joint. Okay, you fulfilled your purpose, now get out of my sight. You know, I bet you'd get on really well with my boss. Is he single perchance? He's made of orange beef jerky. I'm not fussy. And he might feel a delightful green friend I'll see on the flip side then. I would not like to see you on the flip side. In fact, I will go to the burger place because that might be where my baby girl Randy is. Well, Zipazorp, can you see Randy in there? No one's in there hunched over and weeping, so no, doubtful. And that would have been a universal indicator, alright. See anywhere there running from swans or begging for change, perhaps? Alas, no doubt. Have any other ideas? Alas, sniff I must, it seems. Let me get real close to the mic real quick. Hold up. I hope that was wonderful to you. Hey, you. We've spoken about this, you literal cryptid. Get away from the glass, or I'll... Randy! Randy? Yeah, what about him? Someone told me that he used to work here. Well, yeah, he did, but I fired that lout a long time ago. Hasn't stopped growing under my skin, though. He's like a human tick, he is. You know what they say? You give a man... and then Randy lives in your dumpster. Are you saying that Randy is in your dumpster right now? Yes! Huh, odd. Hey, at least he pays rent, which means that at least he compensates me for my wasted time, unlike some people. Fine then, I know where I'm not wanted, I can take a hint, you know? Then please, One Lord, go take that hint. Bitch. I hope that you could hear that sniffing. I gotta replay it back to hear it. Well, here we are. Behold the dumpster. Where is he? Oh, it's him, Zeep Resort. Use your voice. Randall, I summon thee. Hey, hold on a moment. I'm coming. Please don't leave unless you're an anti-taxman, in which that case, please do. And it's me, Zeep Resort. Oh, fun look. Definitely don't go anywhere, hold on. Hey, hun. It's so good to see you. Oh, phone god, I haven't spread the wax out of my receiver pores. You look nice. You don't so bad looking yourself, my garbage nectar soaked hunk. Please don't tell me that. Me being soaked in garbage juice is a turn on for you. Would you rather I despise you for it? To be frank, given the options, I think I would. Then I could at least pretend that you were a productive member of society. I kinda had to do that with my green skin. I guess you got me there. Well, welcome to Casa del Randy, I suppose. Don't bother wiping your feet, they'll just get filthy again as soon as you enter. Trash is my element, Randy might... trash is my element, Randy. My feet are literally can't get any dirty. I mean, I know you might smell like trash, but I just assumed it was like the smell of your egg laying juice. That is speciest. But alas, you're also indeed correct, yes. Yeah, I assumed as much. Never seen an egg being laid from. What a petticoat do egg this? Or one more thing, let's see. I've never seen an eggplant that didn't come out of moist, and boy, did swans churn a lot of those things out. Right, swans, indeed. That whole whole poverty thing you got going on. You know, living in a dumpster, working awful jobs and whatnot. Well, why did you choose this lifestyle anyway? I didn't, look, don't get me wrong. That's an excellent question, but boy oh boy, I do not want to answer it. We can drop the topic if you want. You know what? Thanks for the concern, but no. I need all of this to dribble off my chest. But not here. A gentleman does not brandish on vegetables in any old burger place alley. Do you want me to go inside? Please do, yes. I haven't taken lunch. Or just gonna climb in like a sensible person. I've never been sensible in my life, Randy. And I don't wish to change my wicked ways for you. Oh, run to the trash I go. Well, here we are. Boy, I would prefer if you don't dox me. It'd be really nice. Place looks nicer from the outside, doesn't it? I'm better compared to things, Randy. You know I'm right. Okay, fair enough. You are correct. This place is pretty crummy, I bet. The outside probably just looks better for me because half the time I see the outside when I'm leaving home to go someplace nicer. Like work, which, come to think of, is really no nicer than here. Between here and being mauled by swans, I'd blow my brains out. That's encouraging. Still gonna jot that suggestion down for later, though. Just in case. So, about that tragic backstory of yours. Oh, right on. Well, look, much like myself. You weren't that evil. Yes, you are. You literally just said to a whole entire group chat, oh, rude, should I dox you? That's... You've done this so many times. Well, look, as much as I like myself, my life story is pretty needless and pathetic. You see, it all started when I was born. Unfortunately, I was born a mere infant at 0 years of age. Couldn't walk, couldn't even talk. I'd just lay on my own feces until I got changed. Sounds awful. At least hatchlings like me can't hunt right from the start. Oh, I see. What did baby you eat for nourishment? Mostly centipedes and I didn't just eat for nourishment either. Hunting them was both mandatory activity and a sport for little old me. Oh, the memories. Yeah. Guess I could write centipede off the list of species that you may or may not be a part of. Wait, I just presume that you aren't capable of cannibalism? I don't know, I'll just eat about anything or anyone or anything for the right price. But sadly, finite number of legs kind of shatter that theory. But it's worth, I'm glad you're not a centipede. My life's complex enough without human centipede marriage laws being involved. Weren't you telling me about your dreadful life? Right. Well, you know, I've largely lived a perfectly inadequate life. Perfectly inadequate, adequate, bordering on mediocre, that is. I had admittedly rather lousy apartment that worked full times at the burger place whose dumpster we're squatting in right now. Then one day I decided to do something I've rarely done before. I decided to try something new. Let me guess, you've got a crack pipe? What? No, I really do come off the cracked head to you. Now I'm just working backwards looking at your current life. Ouch. But also okay. Sorry, let me continue. I decided to go to the fun fair. The same one that you and I visited for the first day. You and our only date? Oh, that explains how you and Chicken Jerry knew each other. Jerry's incredibly familiar with both me and the immense haze of misfortune that always seems to follow around. By the way, Jerry really doesn't seem to be comfortable around you. He's right to not be I bite. So do I. So do rabid... Why did I read that as so do I? So do rabid street dogs and swans, but I've never seen Jerry, so as much consider calling in animal control on those creatures. Granted, if he did, it'd be me that turned up after he calls in, and then he'd just see me getting mauled by warring hounds of swans from other side of the glass. Anyway, visiting the fun fair with my then date turned out to be a truly abysmal idea. Did a clown honk at you? No, clowns aren't even real. Or the government wants us to think. Sorry, continue. Well, After realizing I was too much of a shameless coward to ride any ride that moves faster than a hot dog stand, which was stationary, that I realized that my date was getting really bored with my crippling cowardice. As I desperately gazed around my nearby vicinity for any attraction, I was brave enough to go on when I noticed something off in the not-so-distant distance. The old fortune teller animatronic inside a tacky purple pine glass cast aside in a barely lit corner of the funfair far away from the other attractions. Here we go. This is starting to make sense now. I feel like I'm about to find out why you bailed at the end of our date. Yeah, the thing is, the thing looked half deserted. You know what? There probably was being a tacky animatronic being shoved into a barren corner of the funfair. From what I could see, only spiders and wolves seemed to take much notice of the machine. But even the name of the machine fits its appearance. Madam Mediocre. I felt drawn to it as if the machine where I was kind of somehow kindred. Anywho, deciding to approach that thing that ended up being a train wreck and a half. Did the machine fall into your foot or something? No, Did it steal your date? Not literally, no. So what happened? I was getting to that part. I crept into the machine, carefully slipped a quarter into its coin slot. My last quarter. And just like that, the machine started springing its light into the hazy pre-recorded emanated from the small speaker embedded in the mannequin's torso. Place your hands upon my glass and I shall read your aura and gaze upon your future. I was terrified, admittedly. I mean, I already had a real life next to me, and as is, it might as well have been a triple date at that point. But it was reassured me, and I slowly abstracted both of my hands to place them against the murky glass of the old machine. The moment my palms were so much brushed the surface of the glass, it started screaming at me as if I'd just set off some sort of airy siren. Same words over and over again at deafening volume. Your future is forfeit. You will die alone and miserable. Over and over again. Well, I'm sorry, but that's actually pretty funny. Well, what followed wasn't very funny. Albeit, to judge it that, I'm not gonna lie, what followed was exactly my finest hour. And found God forbid I tortured my children gun that's actually meant to spew out any cans. I don't want them remembering this after I'm gone. What did you... My fight or flight response kicked in, and I screamed like the prepubescent girl, and I throttled the machine. And then the machine fell into your foot? Why do you keep insisting that the machine fell into my foot? So you're saying that it definitely did. In a way, I guess it did. The machine fell straight on top of me. My hope. Okay, yeah, there's the thing. The machine kept wailing for the entire ordeal while I was pinned under it. It took 4 men to lift the machine off of me. I was pretty banged up, but hey, I noticed that my head was just about in one piece, meaning that I was still very much alive. A Christmas miracle. Wasn't Christmas. Yes. Smiled serenely. I stumbled around, admittedly having pretty gnarly concussion. My date asked if I was okay, and I kinda stumbled in her hands and grabbed her arms, which she responded by screaming and pushing me, causing me to fall backwards, hitting my already damaged head on a power rock because my tire had to be cleaved in twine, and my circuits and wires all spilled out. So you spilled your disgusting cranium innards all over the place. God, how embarrassing. I woke up in the emergency room a few days later. Apparently the doctors just about managed to patch me up with some considerably difficulty. Oh. Well, the blunt force from my impact kinda dented and broke most of my stuff. My brains and whatnot, you know. The docs were able to just about get everything back in one piece and really struggled to fit in misshapen parts back into my head. Then the main surgeon bandaged my head up and chatted with me while I was applying the bandage. Mentioned in the passing that due to difficulty getting all this bits and brains, glass and phone pieces back into my head, that if I took the bandage off for a second, kaboom. Oh my, the doctor would put dynamite, the doctor put dynamite in your head? No, I meant that my head explode on its own. You know, like pop like a gigantic oozing pimple. Oh. So that's why you're wearing a bandage even now. Correct. Even now, if I were to take it off for a moment, I get it. Why does your bandage have fuckface written on it? Oh, right. Okay, and I clicked M this time. Right. That. So basically, while the doctor finished touches on my bandage, I was telling him about my evening for my mediocre day and the machine falling on me. And the doctor laughed and said that it was quite a small world because his daughter literally had been on a date with the same fun throughout the same night as the accident. And that her date also had been crushed by a fortune-telling machine before groping her and falling backwards and then... Oh dear. Well, at that point, my doctor just realized how small the world really was, and decided to write fuckface on my bandage because the whole groping his daughter fiasco. Yikes. Why don't you just, wash it off? I tried, believe me. As soon as I got home, I tried. I couldn't have gone into work with fuckface written across my forehead, and getting fired would have meant losing my only source of income and my immediately lousy but only place to live. Well, why couldn't you get that thing? It was deep in the fibers. I tried water, I tried soapy water, bleach, drain cleaner. I would have just drank the drain cleaner, admittedly. Sorry, continue. Well, I must have passed out from the drain cleaner fumes, because I, turned up for my ship of the burger joint 3 days late, high as a kite holding a possum in my arms. Needless to say, Bunny fired me on the spot. Yeah, that'll do it alright. So then I ended up losing my apartment and, lost my job and lost my apartment, self-respect, and my hope for a better future, and I gained a possum. Please tell me that you kept the possum. I didn't so much keep it, it kind of just followed me home. I think it believes that its mother devoured it for nourishment. It keeps screaming at its own ass. It just keeps screaming. I don't want to eat its disgusting screaming flesh. Oh. Hey, there he is right now. He's adorable. He's flea-ridden. You're just jealous. Of what? He's fleas? Of how much I care about him. I'm not. I mean, you just met him, and I'd die for him, Randy. Look, possum antics aside, I've been renting this dumpster from my old boss since it's technically the cheapest property in town. And I still barely make enough to pay what that hungry bastards get, Gorgie rent with how much money I lose from getting mugged by hostile birds and losing tips by depressing the weirdo customers who call the phone sex hotline. I can't stand for this anymore. This place is depressing enough as it is, and why I'm here has just made me realize that at this rate I'm just gonna die here cuddling a discarded body pillow in a random maiden nest comprised of solely used syringes and old newspapers. statistically improbable. If anything, you'll finally, if anything will finally drop you for good, it'll be the swans. Thanks for words of encouragement. So, Randy, what you gonna do about it then? Why is my number? I did a rant and complain of the storm. Yeah, that'll do it alright. I need to get out of here. I want to see the world. Okay, scratch that. The world is scary and hostile, and made out of paper and other such fragile things. I need somewhere that isn't here. Hang on a second. How long have we been talking for? I'm late for work, aren't I? Oh, no. Wow. That's pretty cringe, bro. Cringe? I could lose my dumpster. It's all I have left. Oh, fuck, there's gotta be there's somehow a place even lower for me to sink to. I can't go back to the streets, man. I reek of desperation. An actual alpha male thug can smell my whimpering and cowardice and instantly attempt to mug me, and when they realize I have nothing left to take, they'll take their frustrations out by hitting me over the head with garbage can lids. Wow, that does actually sound really fun. Itu zip zorbo? I don't speak Spanish, but sure, why not? I don't know what I'm gonna do if I lose this job. I need to get to work. I'm sorry that I did just dish you like this. You deserve better. You've been nicer to me than anyone else has so far, and I have no idea why. Okay, fine. You haven't actually been that consistently nice to me, but I have nobody else left. So this is goodbye then. For a whole 5 hours until my shift at the park is over. Yes. Wait a second. Dude, I live in the tent at the park. Wait, did you say that you dwell in a tent at the park? Oh dear, that's quite unfortunate. It's a good life, dear Rand. Living in a tent has its benefits. Like no rent, greedy landlords, and annoying roommates. Minus my close proximity to the drug dealers and hostile converts. It's not a bad gig. Yeah, no thank you. As awful as this dumpster is, if I have to spend another second at that park, if unnecessary, I'd just end up ripping this damn bandage off. Right, but then you wouldn't have fuckface on your head anymore, though. Yeah, my brain's gonna spell. But then you wouldn't have fuckface right anymore, though. I will just quickly jot that suggestion down too. But I mean, my point is you're heading towards where I live. So we're actually going the exact same way, Randy. I'm gonna make this a date. Oh wow. I've never been asked on a second date before. Headache bird. Why wouldn't I? I mean, you did enjoy the classrooms, you know? You did? I mean, heck yeah, we did. I am not botching this. Second day, finally something to cross off my bucket list between hit a smooth rock and die somewhere other than inside a fast food place toilet stall. We can work the rest of the list later. Well then, let's waste no time. After you, my sweet. Just watch your step. The moisture, the trash. I did not read that either. Oh, my neck is hurting now. I hate this. The moisture trash can get quite slippery. Alright! Just 15 more minutes of walking. Excuse me. 15 more minutes until we hit the 18 minutes. Unless you have something encrypted propulsion system that allows you to get around without using your legs, it surely must have taken you at least 15 minutes to walk here from the park. Subway. You took the subway here. Wait. I could have sworn that you repeatedly said that you were literally penniless and poverty-stricken. Oh, I don't pay my fare. I usually just hop on. And nobody says you were asked to see your ticket. No, people just look the other way. Literally, people hate looking at me. I'm literally green at. People leave me well enough alone. Huh. If you're with me, no ticket dudes are gonna bother you. Besides, I never see any staff down there. The whole subway's falling apart. Down there, it's lawless. Sigh. Why did I say sigh? You know what? Why the heck not? I'll take the risk to spend time with my dear and loving companion. After all, what could possibly go wrong? Your wallet, bozo. Hand it over. Or your dumb phone face gets it. Why did I trust you? You lay eggs! Hey, no need to be rude. Just because you're getting mugged doesn't mean you get to pout. Oh god, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep learning hide in your shelter as much as your life as you can, like a hermit crab to listen, and statistically keep unlearning it just to make my own life even worse? This sucks. Your ideas suck. Also, yes. Hey, am I invisible? The wallet, bozo, or I'll start a stabbing. But you're holding a gun, you can't. You will learn what it's like to be stabbed with a gun if you don't hand that wallet over, so help me, phone god. Oh god, sir, I don't even have a wallet. Wait, you don't have a wallet? Bullshit, everyone's got one. So, you carry your money around then. I only have change, I don't. Then hand it over. I don't care if it's mere pittance. I demand monetary compensation for your fruitless endeavor. Zeepazorp. This is the only money I've left. Should I? Oh god, what the hell do I say? Randy's gonna get turned to a fucking syrup. Well, there could have been more than $1.50 in his pocket. But it's all he has. It's nothing. Neither is Randy's lack of fairness. Nothing for nothing seems like fair trade. But then again, it's gonna take everything sitting down forever. Randy being Randy, yeah, probably is. Until someone comes along that kills him even after he fully cooperates, that is. Oh god! Fun, what should I? File 4, because I don't want to save in file 3. Stand up for yourself, don't let life fuck over again. Well, why don't we find out? I'm pretty sure he gets shot in this, right? Oh, I just realized that I haven't been speaking. Okay. Listen here, you scoundrel, with 5 minutes, and I'm armed, you're not. Oh, just hand over the change, bozo. Alright, here's everybody I have to my name. Cool beans. You know what the funny thing is? This thing isn't even loaded. Are you kidding me? I've gotten good enough at this, only to tell you after I'm done running with you. Haha, I'm so great. If this gun's not loading, then yeah, I have so much impact, please. Why aren't you negotiating with him, Randy? Ask him for all your money back. It's a no either way. Negotiate, Randy, it's the art of the deal. For the record, I said that this thing wasn't loading, not that I couldn't snap your neck like a breadstick if I felt like it, bandages. Okay, that's completely fair. Have a nice day. You're pathetic, man. Later, Moses. We're about 6 seconds short. What about? And what a nerve-wracking 6 seconds they were indeed. Why is the thing that pauses the game M? Oh, who am I kidding? I'm a damned train wreck. A mere schmuck. Why? I can't even get a void mugging right. Yeah, okay. Don't beat yourself up, Randy. Getting mugged is really voluntary. By definition, it is never voluntary. I don't know about that, man. After all, some people pay taxes willingly. Cha-cha. I'm here all night, folks. Oh. Yep, still got it. Let's just sit quietly and wait until we're at the park. Okay, I should probably actually be singing now. Well, here we are. For use syringes, discarded condoms, and unraged avian and filled parasites. Good God, I hate this place. Yeah, try living here. Try living in a dumpster. How many enraged swans do you have inside the dumpster at one time? Point taken. Yeah, this place is truly a train wreck hive of pond scum and bird villainy. So, what now? I guess I'll get to it. Do you see any hostile swans nearby? Feel alright? I guess you could take them out then. Like, those are fair shots, right? No, bro, it's cooked. More usual than fair, perhaps. Yeah. I can't even do this anymore. Those things are medium-sized dog-scaled feathers dinosaurs with snake necks, and they have teeth. This isn't even worth any amount of money, and I certainly not the kind of money I get for. If only I hadn't used that damn fortune teller machine, this whole chain reaction of object misfortune would have happened. Ah, who am I kidding? You were right. I need to stick up for myself. Things won't get better if I don't show the world that I deserve better, you know? Yeah, show the world that you know a sack of shit and things are wrong. Yeah, right. People think I'm a sack of shit. Yeah, and they will forever. And if you keep proving them right. Yeah, right. Guess I do, or what the fuck you're thinking. I need to take charge of my own destiny or die trying. I'm hoping it will come to that and then that. Simply trying to be sufficient enough, but you know. Hold on. I'm getting on the hotline. I need to actually take this. I'm sure take it, but I'm sure it'll take but a jiffy. Maybe the customer will finish quicker if I cry during. This is grim, man. Hello, sir, madam. My name is Randy J, and I'm Randy for you. Good night. I'm sorry, my manager was me to say that. Yeah, I know. It's to be honest. Wait a minute. Alright, let's just get that business. What you wearing, darling? Denim jacket, no white. Shirt with just a button. I've got bandages on my. Yeah, you. Hold on. Did you just say bandages? Well, yeah. Out of curiosity, did you get off the subway just a little while ago? Yeah. How'd you know? Dude, I just mugged you. That was me. Oh, nice. Small world, am I right? Yeah, dude, I'm using your pittance of a hall to call you right now. You're just using your last fistful of change in order to my rock film. Boy, what a world. I think I'm gonna have to start crying. I think I'm gonna start crying. Now I'm actually worried that I'll enhance the experience from Randy. Hey, Sweet Lips, you still there? Yeah, of course you are. I've got the $1.55 for the next 4 minutes, and it'll take me to finish this call amongst other things. I'm the VIP, so don't talk it. You have to sleep, sir? Randy, come on, man. This is no big deal. But this is my job, sweetheart. At least one of them. Hell yeah, it's your job, sweet cheeks. It's your job to serve me, to please me. Sweet cheeks? Pal, what cheeks? I don't have a face. My head is a phone. I don't play coy, you know exactly what I hate this person. Randy. Hang up on it right now. Or you'll. Hush. It's always the ultimatum. This is your first and only ultimatum that I've issued to you. So I gotta choose between my two sole sources of income that allow me to keep my dumpster or you. Oh, what did I just say? Yes, Randy, that's the choice. You either spend the night with me or spend the rest of your days talking to strangers into climax. Why is this even a choice? You're right. I'm sorry, but you're stupid and I'm not helping you get off. It fucking scares me. Why, how dare you? I'm a VIP, pal. I'm a paying customer. It's my fucking money. Who on earth even hops in the subway just to mug people with an empty gun? I actually worked for that money, you hacker. Our Randy can't see customers at the time. But sometimes he can, sometimes he can't. You're just a persuasive beggar who had to pass himself on as a bigger threat than he is even to get a dime from people like me. Oh shit. Why you? Al, I'm standing here in a murky phone box with my pants around my ankles and you. Wow. You really are pathetic, aren't you? That's actually kind of hilarious. I actually feel less bad now. You might be the only person in all dialtown that needs the money more than I do. Oh, don't you dare talk to me like I'm fucking charity case. Another shit, man, and I'll fuck you up. Now this is sad. Oh, you think that you're real tough now that you're on the other end of the phone line, but pretty boy, mark my words, pal. I'll be searching for you, and I will find you, and I will make you pay for not getting me off. racking one man across the entire city because he doesn't pity you enough to be willing to get you off. Jeez. Talk about a hold on, Zeepsorb. Can you say that again, please? But a bit louder. What? No, fuck you. It doesn't work if you're into being degraded. I thought you wanted your bitch a moment ago. I can be versatile. I'm just gonna hang up now. What? No. You just reeled me back in. You know who I am, pal? I've got mob connections, man. I'll fuck you up. Yeah, sure. Bye. No, nobody hangs up on us. That was a good start, Randy. Although, do you think the mob connections was a bit true? He did have a weapon head. Oh, please. The dialtown mobs are the only crowd in this entire city who are more pathetic than me. I don't know about that. Huh. Name one successful heist that they've managed to pull off. Well, didn't they steal a tiger from the zoo? They did. But that wasn't even the point of the heist. It wasn't? Nah, they were trying to rob Theoror's safe, but they fled when Theoror shot at them with his rifle. One of the buffoons just happened to open the tiger pen on their way out, and the tiger just followed them back to their base. They didn't steal the tiger, they are stuck with it. Why not just return to the zoo? Considering that Theorod has a loaded rifle and is willing to just use it, that'd be a bad idea to say the least. They did try dropping it off at the city pound 3 times, but every time the people just sat there and said, and I quote, "Post to the chonkers." Draft. So are you done with those jobs then? You know what? I guess I am. Swans and all. I can't find the swans again. I'm not strong enough. I'll say they'd mug you worse than that knife thug did. They can smell weakness, you know? And with no money left to take, they'll gladly settle for your dignity. Oh, and your kneecaps, definitely those two. But I use those every day. Those bastard spirits can't have them. Yeah, and the only person able to touch your kneecaps should be you. And an unlicensed Colombian physician in very specific circumstances. Not circumstances. Circumstances. Yeah, that sounds mostly correct, yes. I should probably be getting to bed because I have to wake up at like 4. But yeah, wrangling swans and wrangling Jamaican whippers over the phone has been fun. Pride. Yeah, pride. Right. I can't tell if this is a bit or your brain just genuinely turns off sporadically and without warning. Relax, it's just the old noggin going into power saving mode. Oh, by the way, do you think maybe I could stay at yours tonight? Loki, I wanna see. There's always room right up for you on. Winks. Cutie. Oh, I don't know what to say. Whatever it is, it better not be more ceaseless stuttering. No, it's just clear direction, motherfucker. Do you speak it? Sorry. Just enter the tent then. I remember what happened soon, so bear your eyes. Whoa, so this is the outside. It could be our tent if you wanted it to be. You really mean it? Oh, we've hit the 2-hour mark. No, I mustn't. It's a gracious offer and it means a lot to me, but... Well... I don't know how much I'd sleep every night if being feet away from those aggressive feathered snake monsters. Not an issue. The kids on the playground go home once it gets dark. You thought I meant. You see a child that fits the exact description of over on the playground. Please call the alien task force. Or don't, actually. They probably want to take a look at you too, come to think of it. You know, those childs used to be great for free labor. What? That's awful. No, nothing backbreaking, just helping me clean this tent occasionally. You know, changing my bedding and that's even worse. You can't have kids freely roaming around this filth with their immune systems are still forming. Leave me alone, I'm too pregnant to do it myself. You're already laying your eggs. You can't use that exchange forever. Watch me. So, I know it's a bit sudden, but, such a regular place, we can always, you know. I don't remember what I chose last time. I don't want to know either. Just save here to see if the ending can be different every time. Alright. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, eeny, miny, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Not how I would have phrased it, but yeah, that is indeed what I was getting at. Okay, that'd be fine. Hot dog! Sometimes I wish that Yowie didn't exist for this specific moment. It's not that bad, it's just that. It's easier if you don't look. That's a wow! What a touch! Try. Hey there, little guy. So, I feel like leather or scales right now. Both? Neither? Beats me, man. Just keep feeling it. Can do. No, Yowie always exists. Oh, that's okay. Okay. You need to be that nipple putting attention to my list. I'll tell you when I've had enough. Right, sorry. Please, love of God, you let it raw ready. Your saliva is like acid. Raw is cute. Wow, you are. You okay? Is he absorbed? Did we just do the sexual? Well, you licked both one of my nipples and then you came in your pants, if that counts. That counts, baby. That counts. Nice. Glad you, enjoyed that. And it's moments like these that make me glad that we weren't constantly being observed by an out-universe entity. Do you wanna just cuddle then? I don't see why not. After all, my crate's big enough for the two of us. Yeah, that. Biohazard similar on the crate. Am I safe sleeping in that thing? So you were willing to fuck in the crate but we'll cuddle in it? Okay, that's fair. This is nice. Good night, Caesar. Good night, you wretched thing, you. It is morning. Well, here we are. The last morning. Ah, that's a beautiful morning. Damn guys. Why is it always like bright? Around this time, yeah. Fuck. These sprites will even have eyes. Do you? Optical sensors, potato. Point is, I'm in agony, you disembodied witch. Fair enough. Well, Randy sounds asleep, so you wanna go back to bed? Right. Okay, yeah, scratch that then. Got any background ideas? Do I look like a creature that has ideas? You look like you lay eggs. Exactly. Ha, I win. In fairness, I said you look like you had lay eggs. Not that you're totally idealist. Name any egg-laying creature that is known to comes up with even one idea. Thank you. Do Komodo's dragons count? Fuck up. What have they ever come up with? They came up with the idea to inject venom with the prey with a slab where they stalk the prey until they collapse and devour the prey whole. You think those scaly bastards came up with that idea? Clearly, you've never known that. Sorry. I'm making pet advances on the cat. Grow with them a little bit. Okay, that's fine. Didn't you spray copious amounts of musky sludge onto your ex for startling their first date? Shut. What do now? You could just go to the fairground and check on those eggs videos. What did I say? Capital idea, yes, let's do that. But first, me medicine. I think you're meant to maybe take a spoonful of most of that stuff at any given time, only if you're sick. Oh, boo-hoo. Better send me to jail because I drank too much coffee. Stop calling it that. Cryptid away! Oh god, oh no, please, don't. Wait, hold on. Take it, Jerry. Please, no, my life insurance just ran out. My assailants, they need ointments for... Please. Oh, persistent goblin, I'm too tired to die. I simply won't have enough energy to jolt back to life and start a new religion based on the hellish afterlife that I claim that I saw beyond the peripherals of the under. So wait, if you... I know how that feels. I can never get up in the morning. Hence, that's why I get up in the afternoon or the evening. I eat a whole animal carcass and go back to slumbering. Truly momentous life. Who needs a wife, a career, or aspirations of any kind when you could just wake up at dusk and eat some roadkill? Would you mind if I had a snack right now? It's snack roadkill. No. I don't believe you. Yes. Then no. Bitch. Anywho, what are you actually here for? I want to gain access to thy's fun fair, please. Gonna hazard a guess and say that you don't have $2, thus can't afford it to go. Wow, you must have a brilliantly high IQ. Yeah, that or just basic deduction skills. Look, can I be real with you? This egg quest doesn't even exactly something I can easily explain to my boss. Like, say my boss checks the CCTV footage and asks why I let you enter without paying for ticket. What do I even say? My scary friend wishes to check on the eggs that they laid in your fun fair. Honestly, that sounds pretty good to me. Well, yeah, I'm sure that is a very common cryptid dilemma. But my boss is very much human. He drinks coffee, not that piss, and he flies taxes yearly so that he can live in a house. Civilization sounds good. You know, you might find it pretty straightforward if you're actually domesticating yourself. Podcast. I am feral and proud. Proud of living in a tent and finding swans for a soggy pond of bread. Is that really a rewarding life? It's yours. Alright. So, I can't let you in, obviously. Sorry. Get yourself lucky if I even name one of my hatchlings after you. Bitch. Hey, no need to... Wait. We're gonna name one of your kids after me? Depends. Does Jerry stand for Jeremy? No, it does not. Bartholomew then? Also known Gerobert, perhaps. Stop this. Look, I already had some change with them last time you two were here, right? Why not see if it amounts to $2 and use that to pay yourself? I'm sure Randy's too downtrodden and submissive to do anything other than shove his money into your hands, and so it suggests the idea to me. Yeah, no can do, Chief. It's all gone. What happened to it? Randy got mugged. Jerry. It took every last penny he had to his name. Oh, don't tell me this one's have developed a taste for sweaty copper and nickel coins as well as human flesh. Nah, a subway mugger pointed a gun to his head. Tried to coach him to stand up for himself, but he chickened out, soiled his pants, and then willingly took the beating without audible complaining per usual. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Boy, how unfortunate. Guess it's just Randy's luck to get mugged then, though. Well, with the curse of ruining his life, are you surprised? Wait. Curse what now? The curse he... Getting not to remember, so you guys won't be legally liable. What? No, I remember, but that's not the issue. So what is the issue? It is not. You really believe in the curse and hex or bewitchment? Hogwash. I mean, I know you probably believe in the likes of Bigfoot, but Bigfoot is real, and he and I are kindred spirits. Well, if Bigfoot was real, which he definitely is, then you two would definitely make quite the pairing. Fuck, I should have bought Bigfoot on that day instead of Randy. Dating for Memorial, Apeman aside, what were you talking about again? The robotic fortune teller rich cursing Randy. Yeah, about that. We've had that hunky joke for years. My bot has bought this stupid thing on a whim ages and ages ago, figuring it made a good novelty attraction, I guess. But the thing is, basically, the thing doesn't work, like, at all. From Randy told me that's definitely the case. No, you don't understand. Even less functional than your picture. And yet, it remains here. Well, to be frank, the boss just threw the booth over a corner away from the rest of the other attractions. Figured people just not bother with him until he got her cheap repairman to take a gander at it. Then along came Randy, so what was actually up with the booth there. From what I understand, the starting Madam Mediocre booths were mass-produced by an arcade company as a dumb novelty attraction for arcades and the like. You put a quarter in it, her orb lights up the speaker behind her head, dispenses a random pre-recorded line. So what's the deal? The deal is that the pastor who programmed the random generator got drunk the night before the cabinets nipped out and thought it'd just be hilarious to add a really rare response to the fortune cookie. Essentially, he decided to add 1 in 1,000 chance of Madam Mediocre telling you that your future is going to be full of ceaseless anguish and relentless torture. Fine. So Randy got the 1 in 1,000 chance. Jeez, talking about lucky, right? Yeah. Luck doesn't really come into actually. The director programmer doesn't actually enter the odds of 1 in 1,000, but instead 1,000 in 1. I wish I understood numbers so I could understand what it means. Essentially, instead of Madam Mediocre saying once every 1,000 or so times she booted up, it said the line every time. Around 1,000 times in a row, each and every time she was used. Combined with the speaker being stuck on its highest volume setting, and you got a full explanation for exactly what happened right now. Truth is, the game was rigged from the start. It took several of us just to pull the booth off that lovable photo. Well, the thing kept screaming for hours, and he was taking his life. One minute stopped, we just threw an out-of-order sign onto the thing and decided to pretend that it simply didn't exist. Honestly, it worked wonders so far. Wait, I don't understand. Randy, is it Hex then? Nope. Neither Hex, neither Jinx, Enchanted, Curse, Bewitched, nor Bear, the Warlocked. He's merely Randy. I don't understand. Well, I'll admit his life's been bad as probably could be, but well, we're backwards, it's all I'm saying. I need to speak to Madame Mediocre. Firstly, repeat, Madame Mediocre is an sentient and non-magical inanimate object. Secondly, I reiterate for the umpteenth time, you need a ticket to go into my non-affiliate to do that, my non-affiliate goblin friend. Charge through the gate like a Star-Lord moose on a grocery store. I am dialing the police right now. No need, I will be drinking tons of cough syrup. Where is she? Yep. Oh my! I'm standing right in front of her. Grilling. Hello, Madam Mediocre. Why, hello there, Slug. Okay, you can talk. Ticket Jerry told me that you're just an animate object. Oh, don't worry, Slug. He's completely correct. All this is happening in your head right now. I don't understand. Yeah, you're just really out of it right now, Slug. You chugged cough nectar this morning, don't forget. Yeah, I did that, didn't I? Yeah, you should. Now, what can Madame Mediocre do for you, hon? Can you please increase Randy? Yeah, about that. Again, I'm not real in any shape or form, aside from the literal chunk that it is, so I cannot cast nor rebuke curses, spells, hexes, any of the like. Well, let's just let them. That doesn't explain why Randy is such a miserable bastard then. Just like Jerry said, we're backwards. You know, take it, Jerry? I know everything you know, you frog-pigmented Neanderthal. I'm squatting inside your head. Well, man. Wild. What's this about radio? Every bad thing is opportunity that just gets he takes the abuse and then convinces other people that he deserved it in the first place. He has this weird, weak spirit. The swans know. Look, let's be frank here. For Randy just to sort out himself in the smallest way possible for any amount of time he'd see him improved. But it's not completely Randy's fault that the world is so dreadful and that his life is so wretched. But his possibility to fix his life if he wanted to see a better tomorrow. Huh. See, that's inspirational, but Randy's a real hunger about this curse nonsense. I don't think he's gonna want to hear that he's okay. Maybe just spoon feed this information, but in a coded whimsy and magical riffraff. He might just take it then. What does that entail? All you have to do is just tell him that you spoke with me, and I'm willing to revoke his eternal curse, and then you just have to come to the booth and undo his enchanted word. Good idea, except for the fact that Randy's scared shitless of this view. He wouldn't even entertain the idea of approaching you on a date. So that idea is like a possum floating in a po' boy's gumbo is dead in the water. Also, Ticket Jerry called the police, so I should clear out of here relatively soon. I don't know. Fine. How about this? Gather some candles, miscellaneous knickknacks, and such, and return to Randy. Tell him some witch doctor gave you. Okay, let's get that. Tell him some witch doctor gave you magic, annihilate all curses, and other such cosmic mockery ritual. Why you said done at this match? Oh, magical stuff too. You're right. It is. I just need to make sure he thinks the 3 of words work. Oh, it's like a placebo effect. Placebo. You mean the placebo effect? Placebo. Placebo. Flaccid. Of all the minds I could have come from. Is there anything else you wanted done, Tug? I'm fine. I got what I wanted before. Okie dokie, just remember what I said, hon. You're so pragmatic, you're just gonna forget all this in the moment you walk away, isn't it? Wait. Where am I again? I forgot. Are you Randy? You're cursed forever. You will be devoured, and the whole time return to the gutters whence you came as green tire-racked roadkill. That's given, you're just pointing at the audience. Oh, you really are Frog. Bummer. Leave my sight at once, mortal. Haha, rad. Later, sis. Be gone with you. Gnarly. Laters. Did Oliver give me this slang? Randy. R-A-N-D-Y. Hold on, I... Zebra's orb. How do you know where to find me? Where else would you say? Okay, you go. What are you doing in the dumpster anyhow? Thought you lost this man's mercy. Did the Alpha Swan regurgitate the piece of paper? Not exactly, I just figured I'd at least get into trouble when you figured out that I lost the statements that inevitably and immediately kicked me out. Oh please, what would he even do? Throw you in the trash? Well, he could start incinerating his trash. Wouldn't that be a nice change? A trash sauna? Nah, saunas are steamy and moist. The flames just evaporate the moisture away. It'd be more like being trapped in a conflict's sweet fireplace. Which is still a setup regardless. This. Oh, and hey, you wanna come over to mine, by the way? Oh, and I clicked M again, didn't I? It's a large list of pros and cons for that idea. Main pro being I'm no longer in the dumps, so the main con is being I'm at the mercy of the con diners again. And I don't exactly quit Swan Wrangling gig to willingly spend my days at a hellhole for free. I don't know what I just clicked. Okay. Wait, weren't you like fired? Okay, fine, I was fired, but getting fired is like... It's just quitting for losers anyhow. Oh, come on. Just come over to mine. You're such a loser, that what have you got left to lose? Aside from my remaining dignity, implying that you still have dignity left. Stop doing it. Stop being right. So you're coming over to mine now. Hold up, I'm putting like much better setup, but my phone just fell onto me. So that's fine. He's fine, okay? What's so important that you need me to go to yours? It's about the anime. Okay, don't freak out, but I went to smoke come out of mediocre. Randy? Yeah, okay, man? Don't touch me, I ain't frightened. No, Randy, it's okay. I begged and groveled and wept and... Oh, nice. Those are all hobbies of mine. Shut. Sorry. Do I convince her to undo your curse? What? You sure she's really on board? Because I don't feel too different. I was getting to that. Sorry. Continue. She gave me instructions to perform an uncursive ritual. Guaranteed to remove any bewitchment, hex, magical, and gnarls. She, huh? I'm not willing to try that ritual, just... You really think that'd even work? I don't want to get my hopes up. Just so it won't hurt quite as bad when I'm inevitably let down by her. Come on, listen to yourself. You think she can curse you, but can't uncurse you. Surely she can give curses, and surely if she can give curses, she can take them away. Well, most human adults have the means to throw a federal bomb at your house. But a very small number of those people could just replicate your now destroyed house. Come on, Randy. Do you really have anything better to do with me today? That's a loaded question, you know exactly how to push my buttons. You know what grinds my gears? That's a terrible reference. Darn, my directionless bear an excuse for a life. Okay, fine. Fantastic. I've got the ritual ready to go in my tent right now. Are there lit candles involved? It's a magical ritual, so do you have lit candles left unattended in a fabric tent? Oh please, we both know the outside of my tent is too moist to combust. Rain and pond water, my dear. Come on, let us go now. Oh, very is that the hanging meat? Yes. Candles, hanging meat. Boy, how lucky you were to get the exact ingredients you need for the ritual could all be found in a dumpster by Bill and Dave's Candles and a Mystery Meat Emporium. Yeah, So, Brother Randy, are you ready? Brother Randy? I don't like the implications of that. Silence, mortal. Okay, that's more than I'm used to. Yeah. This ritual will cure you, don't forget. Or so the orb saith. Why are you talking like that? It makes the magic work better? I've seen it in movies. But my initial curse was it in ye old English. Have you performed an exorcism, Randy? Not recently, no. Then sit thine ass down. Not literally though, because the ritual is starting now. Okay, what's step one? You need to... Are you improvising? No! What exactly are the killers for? And then, step one-ish is... Superstar. Lick the candle. Why would I? The orb, Randy. It knows no mercy. Place your tongue upon the melted wax. You will know the joys of having a wax-coated tongue. What tongue? Alright, maybe that step wasn't important. Step 2, the magic words. Do you know the magic words? You know the magic words, don't you? Yeah, they're Latin. Do you speak Latin? Well, I speak taco apple menu. So I believe taco descends from Latin, right? So, Shanta's Puerto Yum. Taco yum. Pizza yum. Okay, that one is definitely just Italian. Roman dudes. Pizza Roman. Pizza dudes. Baguette dudes. They're all stinky Italian. Let me just say my mumbo jumbo. Or do you want more bad luck? Sorry. Vendi volupta future taste come Sarah. Sarah. You are a Christendom. Ah, that's bright. What? You are cursed, you're cured, bitch. My curse. Curse gone. Go bye-bye. It's gone just like that. Well, sure it is. Well, the chain inside you do. If you keep your luck based on the likelihood of good or bad events happening to you, wouldn't that make my luck very much outside the changes within you, and that is that. I mean, Randy, you seem fretful about this cosmic hogwash. And yet, now that you have a cure, there's something that you aren't telling me. A lie. Look, let me be real with you. I'm not actually certain that. Dude, stop skipping. Stop skipping. No, stop. I'm not actually certain that the curse is the only reason why my life is so unbelievably cruddy. I mean, it's nice to look at things and say, oh boy, the world seems to be really cruddy right now. No. But at least I'm not responsible for any of it, you know? It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. You know that while I'm a failure in every possible way, that if one moment had gone differently, that things would be fine. Meaning that nothing is really my fault deep down, you know? You understand? Yeah, I do. I had a feeling you imagined that you'd get a bit lonely being the only egg layer in town. Well, look on the red side. I may be impoverished, non-human, and smell like garbage, etc., but at least I'm not a fucking clown. Right. Because then you wouldn't exist. Because clowns don't exist anymore, right? Hopefully not now. So, about the whole getting my life back on track idea. Randy, if you want to get your life back on track, you actually have to take some kind of risks. Like bungee jumping? No, not like a real risk. Like a real risk. Like laying eggs in public places or marrying a swan queen. Or getting a new job, perhaps. Oh yeah, do that too. But I don't know, I mean. Who'd hire someone like me, and besides, how to even get in touch with them without putting them off by my unkept physical appearance? If there was some way I could contact potential employers without showing up in the presence, my head is a phone. I'm just remembering this. I would have also could have sent a resume using my head to bow. Oh, right. Typewriter. Right. Typewriter head. See, that wouldn't work because if you typed up a resume and an incoherent rant on eggland, horse jerky, and gravel. But if I typed it up myself using your head, you'd just get all weird and sweaty, like the keys quickly become and the keys would be. You just get all weird and sweaty, and the keys would become too moist to use. You're actually entirely correct about that, yes. Who should I even call up anyways? I have one business card in my possession located in my back pocket. It's only last stone. Well, whip it. I think this is where the whole entire egg laying idea came from. I don't know. No. I mean, that font on a business card. Do I really want to work for these kind of people? Consider swans. Solid. Alright. We'll go somewhere less tent to make the call. Do you mock my abode, Randy? No, I'm merely insulted. Mock is to make light of something. And there is nothing initiate humorous about these living conditions. You are a gentleman and a scholar, Randy. Let us now go to bench. I don't know if it's... Alright, it's ringing. It's... hello! My name is Randy Jade, and... Yeah, that's right. I am the dude who got caught shoplifting at a discounted soon-to-expire lunch meat from 24/7 gas stations over the intersection of... I mean... Nope. You must be thinking of a different, less confident Randy Jade, reassured ape noises. So, why am I calling? I'm calling you to tell you why you should give me a job. Why should you hire me, you ask? Oh god, I took it. Seriously? What do I tell? Big Bones! You should hire me, sir, because I've got large bones. No, I'm not saying that I'm fat. I just got some sturdy bones, I guess. No, I'm not a caveman, and I do recognize that. Yeah, I am indeed a functioning human. Yeah, I do have all 5 of my senses relatively intact. Yes, I can work nights. Oh, nice! No, sir, thank you. Zizor, I got the job! Oh, that was really lucky. What were the odds of that working? Luck doesn't come into it. Apparently, Jerry just got fired and letting some scary customer charge right into its fun fair this morning without physical resistance. Guilty, sweating, and murmuring. Well, what are we waiting for then? Off to the tick booth away! Well, here we are. My new post. Let me tell you, it feels really nice knowing that swans appear within near striking range of me that I'll have my coward glass to protect me. And the only way in is through the locked door on the side. I did not read that. On the side of the hut. You really think the swan could learn how what the door kept? Well, if a velociraptor can, best lock the door from inside, just in case. Oh, hey, you know what the best part about all this is? Apparently, the boss says that I get to sleep on the floor of the hut because that way I'll have to listen to the noises outside because my general sleeping anxiety, and he tells someone I have to pay me for working the night shift since I'm just using my herbivore survival mechanic at my place of work off duty. It's a win-win! Symbiotic exploitation! So, it looks as if you got someplace to sleep then. But out of curiosity, if you work at the fun fair now, does that mean you have the keys to enter at will? Oh, sure. I've returned to the site of my accident. Mostly just to throw them out of mediocre into the dumpster. Oh, to prevent future lawsuits. Actually, I just don't think I could sleep in the booth with that thing outside. So I just tossed that thing out. Wait a moment. I passed the fairground, but it's not the way here. There was a nary madam. There was nary a madam. Not our dumpster. Don't you worry, I found just another now empty dumpster for our... What? Who let this thing in my dumpster? Randy, did you do that? Hee. The mouse ate the cheese. Okay, I have no idea what that means, but heck yeah, justice. Oh man, the memories. Hey, I even found the hot dog I got for you during our date. The one that I dropped while witnessing you lay your egg clutch, you know. Can I have the hot dog? I mean, you know, it's been on the ground for at least 48 hours, right? Oh, please, I've eaten weeks old roadkill, so cough up. See absorb, don't move. Oh, hey, it's one. See absorb, I've seen enough dinosaur movies to know. These things descended from T-Rexes, so if you don't move, they can't see you. Randy, you're sweating heavily. $10. $10 says it can smell you through the glass. Shit. I don't know, man. Looks very docile on me. Why don't you feed it the old hot dog you found on the ground? Make love, not war. Worst case scenario, it'll reject your booth dog and just waddle off. Well, I guess they can. Well, that was horrific. Huh. I guess the swans at the park are just hungry. Who would have thought it? I mean, they were trying to eat it. Yeah, but I figured it was like a malicious thing. I've never heard of anyone trying to maliciously devour someone else. Trust me, creatures tend to eat more. Hold up. Give me a second. Give me a second. I need to switch out something. Oh, is it too fast? Trust me, creatures tend to eat for nourishment, sport, or sexual gratification. Yeah, it's. Oh, wait, did you just say sexual gratification? Dearest Randall, you are far happier not knowing. Right, right. I'm happy for you, so I'm sure Sherry is too. Wait, what did you just say? Thanks anyway. So if I'm here, then where'd Jerry end up? Is he okay? Don't worry, Randy. I'm sure as well taken care of. What does that mean? Exactly? Nothing. I just don't think Jerry will be bothering us. Oh, we're almost at 3-hour mark. Why does that sound so ominous? Because it is, my dear Randy. Where's Jerry? Somewhere we won't be seeing much of him anymore. Somewhere far more peaceful. Well, specifically? Oh, well, that sounds just lovely. That shot's gonna mail up right now. Yeah. I know like 4 shepherds. If anything, he's overqualified for the position. Wait. Why'd you give him that job and me this one? Why not just cut the middleman and just give him the shepherd job to me? Oh please, you want a farm? I don't understand, Randy. Horses bite, Randy. Okay, yeah, understood now. And let us forget Turkey, the tasty and angry cousin of Swancat. Bob could pick me up, I'm scared. Well, with Madam getting thrown out, Bunny getting fucking flattened, and my poverty being cured, and my curse being revoked, I guess that means each and every loose end has been tied up. Nobody move. Nobody fucking move. Aw, darn it. Consequences, I hate those. That's right, you bandit schmuck. I told you that I'd track you down for not getting me off. How'd you even find me anyways? How'd you think, bozo? I searched every public place in this dumpster fire of a city. Every shop, every park, every gazebo. Gasp! Every gazebo! Each and every one. This is literally the last public place in the city that I haven't checked. I told you I'd find your son. Wait. Were you pantsless during the whole search? Did you literally walk around the entire city of Dialtown without any pants on? Yeah, you bet I did, Nimrod. Some paper-pushing printer bitch pulled the fuzz on me and violating the bank's dress code. I think it's Karen, actually. Because I've had the thing. No shirt, no pants, no service bullshit. That's... My god, you really are the most pathetic person in Dialtown, aren't you? Not anymore. I've got one bullet, and by phone gun, am I gonna use it? Sounds like a great plan, except... This glass is bulletproof now. Oh shit, really? Bulletproof, huh? Jeez, for a place that with rides that kill people every year, you guys really gonna go all out and on employee safety, don't you? Yeah, my new job has its perks. Well, don't you worry, it's all G. I'm gonna shoot what's their face instead. What? No, what? You can't do that. I mean, I totally can, Bozo. Since I've actually got a bullet this time. Please, you can't. Shh, Randy, don't beg. It's okay. I've had a good life. Made peace with my demons. I love this. Okay, I don't believe any of that actually happened. That shouldn't be right. My life is bullshit. Oh, go to hell with that manga guy. Just do your thing. No, I'm gonna enjoy this. Is that a swan? Oh shit, it's the fucking thing doing so far from the park. Swan attack. Why did that even work? You fed it a stale hot dog, Randy. You're a dad now, like it or not. Huh. I guess swans can be kind of cute. When they're not trying to pierce my judgment. Hey, before we wrap it up, can you come outside for just a moment? From behind my protective shield? Hey, I have something to give to you. Hey, just slip it through the slot. Just come out, Smelly. Alright. So, what is it? Something to give you. Same one I found at the counter dumpster needed. Candles, dumpster meat, and something else valuable enough to give to your boyfriend as a gift. I would have been bountiful dumpster. What is it anyway? Let me show you. Is that a bed for Randy? I don't understand. My biggest wound, my pride, it's just been fixed. What could you possibly... Your forehead, you cretin! This band-aid can go right over your bandage. Oh, I see. That's the nicest thing anyone has done for me. Thank you. Just need to make one little adjustment. Oh god, you're writing something on the bandage. What are you gonna write? Okay, the thing is that I need Rose bad route, I think. something cutesy. It's gonna be Sweetheart, I know that. Hold up, let me quickly check my reflection in this photo. Sweetheart? No, I don't know. You really think I'm a... You know, babe. Zeepsor. Oh. Thank you for believing in me. Well, someone had to, Randy. And I'm so glad it's you. The ending where things work out just fine for our dear friend Randall Jade. The reason why I'm not getting a little, like, quest thing on here, or, like, thing on here is because I've already gotten this ending. But, if I write something mean-spirited, what do you think will happen? Because I'd love to write, okay, hold on, something encouraging, what is it gonna be? Because I don't know. I've only gotten these sweet. Hold on, let me just check my reflection in the title. It still looks like it says Sweetheart, but I don't know, I can't read. Tough guy. Oh, my. Tough guy? You're not making fun of you, are you? Well, no. But I'm not of course I'm okay. You think any scallywags near duels or hooligans are gonna mess with a bandage certified tough guy? Bandages don't usually say things, you know. Yeah, I can prove the bandage right, Randy. I believe in you, smiley face. Thank you, Zeepsor, for everything. I don't know what any of these endings are. I'm gonna be real. Okay, it's just the same ending, isn't it? Yep, it's just the same ending. Alright. Now let's write something not so SCI. Sweet, scary, or inspiring. Alright. I don't think it'll change no matter what I put on there. No, I did. No, let me back out, please. Okay, I'm just gonna skip all this because I've already seen it and you've already seen it. We've all already seen it. I just need to do... I don't care about all this. I don't even have that. I don't even know what that is. For our dear friend Randall. Are you sure he's just a friend? Oh, my favorite sound sometimes. Are you sure this person isn't just a friend? Alright. Soul destroyingly mean-spirited? Oh, I don't have to see Randy's that. Hold on, let me just see what the reflection is in this puddle. What did I write? I'm gonna cry. Green too. I can't believe you raised me up just to throw me back down at every turn of ferocity, shatter me into the... Are you okay? I lifted me up, you just gave me up further to fall. Oh god, why? Now that you work in a ticket booth. Yeah, I've got an inside man. I don't understand. This was never about love, Randy. It was life's verse, merely a game of chess. What have I done? Egg chess. Now that you're there. Now that you're in there, I'm no longer at the mercy of strong-witted chickadee. you, but instead weak-willed. Take it, Randy. You are cowardly, Randy. Malleable. Now there's nothing stopping me from accessing my nest. You're an inhuman monster. I do lay eggs, yes. Now let me in. Do you have $2 each? Yeah, we both know that I don't have that. We also both know that you lack the will to stop me from entering. I've taken all that you had left. Goodbye, Randy. Can you still name one of your young after me, please? So I can just say that my life meant something. Sure. No! I don't like that ending. Let my baby girl. That ending where you break Randy's heart for no real reason. And that's a shame. It's a shame. Do you think that I got something for that in Steam? Or do you think it just has the same thing? Okay, maybe soon, not tomorrow, because I know that I probably won't be available then. But tomorrow, 10 Steam achievements. Have I achieved any of these? Okay, I need to get this one. Beyond Desperate, Data Saw. Okay. Okay, yeah, her name was Karen. Oliver Karen. Non-data. So why can't they be dateable though? I don't see the issue. I do. I see the issue. I've only completed one of them. And it's just Randy's a good ending. Point shop available items. No. Have you ever wanted to date a phone? Excuse me? Shame on you. You lie to me, you know? You can lie to me, you know, but you can't lie to God. Which one? I've played 10.6 hours of. Okay, so direct dog. I'm going to just go to direct dog's page. Doing some soundtrack. Roger down. I have everything but these because I don't soundtrack. We all know that people have already boycotted it and re-uploaded it thousands of times. No, what about the trading cards? I need to see where the trading cards are. Also, yes, this was a waste of time. In order to get to 3 hours, and we're at 3 hours, and I don't care. Ooh, point shop available items. I need to see points, as you can tell. Jerry's background. Salesman background. Watched by dogs. I like you. Buying things to settle my crippling buying addiction. Clothes. Ooh, emoticons. Randy sit. Jerry walk throw. Randy throw. I don't know what to feel about these, but I think I need them all. I know I'm not going to use them. I just put my money on something. Well, fake money, technically. Because ew. No. How do I see my lovely background I've equipped? I don't know. I don't know. Alright. Back to OBS. Hi! Hi! Hopefully that 3 hours of streaming went well. My head hurts and I think I'm going to go make food and personally die and try not to speak for the rest of the time being because I think I have dyslexia. And I don't think speaking for 3 hours is very nice of my brain because whenever I do this my brain hurts because I have to read out loud. I'm bad at that. But my wise words until I stop streaming is hopefully I don't die. Hopefully I do not die on the plane. I know I probably won't. Hopefully I make it on time. Hopefully I get everything done and I'll be able to see my cats again. And yeah. And everything will be alright from there.